Hi, I'm Amy, and I will be guiding you through your yoga practice today. You're going to be starting off with Somatic Yoga, and then a flow breath to movement using different asanas or poses, up to hands to big toe pose, then to Shavasana, final resting posture, and closing with alternate nostril breathing. Somatic Yoga, somatic means of the body. It's mind-body integration. It uses small, slow, subtle and gentle movements, especially in tight places. And the goal is to re-educate your brain to relax in those places of tension and ultimately use your body with more ease. So let's try it out. You started lying on your back. Extend your legs out long, roll down onto your spine. Oh, coming back up. There we go. Hi, I'm Amy. I'll be guiding you through your yoga practice today. We'll be starting with Somatic Yoga, then flowing breath to movement through different asanas or postures, going up to hands to big toe pose, and then Shavasana, final resting posture. We'll end with some alternate nostril breathing. If you're new to Somatic Yoga, somatic means of the body. It's all about mind-body integration. Uses small and slow, gentle, maybe even subtle movements, especially in tight places. The goal is to re-educate your brain to relax and ultimately use your body with more ease. For practice today, it would be lovely if you had blocks. If you don't, a book or something supportive would be very helpful. At the top, we're going to call this the top of your mat. Let's get started. Lying on your back. Roll down onto your spine. Extend your legs, so you can see, out long. Begin to settle in. Find a deep inhale all the way to your belly button. And a big exhale. Another time like that. Big inhale. Feel your belly rise. Your ribs expand, your chest expand, and then slowly bring it out from your belly button, your chest, all the way up to your throat. Keep breathing those deep diaphragmatic breaths. Begin to become fully present in this moment. Notice the air around you, the temperature. And notice your body from the crown of your head all the way down to your feet, how you feel today. Places you feel achy, places you feel loose and ready to move. Using it as information. It's not anything more than that. Your body is what it is. A beautiful vessel that moves you through this world. It is not who you are. Beautiful inhale. Smooth, steady exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up off the ground, about 1 or 2 inches. Flex your right foot. Begin to activate or engage your muscles. Squeeze your calf, squeeze your quadriceps, squeeze your hamstring, the back of your leg. Maybe feel your legs shake a little bit. Now push into your heel as if you're stamping against the earth with your heel. Now pull in your heel hip back into its socket. Feel the engagement of your legs all the way up, muscles all the way up into your hip. Imagine your muscles squeezing your femur, the top of your leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Inhale. Lift your left foot up, maybe an inch or two, flex your off the ground, flex your left foot. Begin to engage these muscles to keep your heel hovering. Squeezing your calf, the bottom of your leg, the top and back of your upper leg, your hamstrings, your quadriceps. Now again, push into that heel. Imagine you're stamping like there's something in front of you, a wall maybe. You're stamping, pushing into. Feel how that changes your muscle engagement of your hip and your leg. Now pull your hip back into its hip socket, deep into its hip socket, because I guess it never left. And feel the muscles all the way up towards your hip, all the way down. Again, imagine your muscles are hugging, embracing, squeezing your femur, the upper part of your leg bone. Inhale. Exhale, release. Wonderful. Take your hands, put them in the air, and then vigorously rub them together. The friction creates heat. And pull them onto your hips. The heat from your hands on your hip bones, the ligaments, your tendons, muscles. Imagine the heat penetrating deep. Hanging all the way through to your mat. Inhale, lift your right heel up off the ground. Flex your foot. Inhale, point your right toe towards the right side. Feel external rotation in your hip. In fact, go back and forth, see how that feels as you internally and externally rotate your hip. So externally rotate your hip out, bringing your toe towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, pull your heel up towards your glute. Maybe it's up to your knee, maybe it's a little further, depending on your body. Relax your knee towards the ground. Doesn't need to touch, doesn't need to do anything. Just let your muscles have a break here. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Slowly exhale all the air out. Inhale, bring your knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, push your heel, extend your leg out. Inhale, rotate your right toe towards the right. Exhale, pull your heel up towards your glute. Stay here for breath. Inhale. Relax your knee on the exhale. Inhale, rotate your knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, extend your leg out long. Inhale, rotate your toe towards the right. Exhale, pull your heel up towards your glute. Stay here for a breath. Inhale. Relax your leg on the exhale. Inhale, bring your knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, extend it out long. Inhale, rotate your toe towards the right. Exhale, bring your heel up towards your glute. And breath in. Release on your breath out. Inhale, bring your knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, extend your right leg out long. Just take a second to notice the difference in the hips left to right. It feels warmer or more open. Just note it. Lift your left heel up off the ground, 1 or 2 inches. Flex your left foot. Inhale, rotate your left toe towards the left side. Again, put your hand on your hip. And notice as you put your toe up towards the sky and then rotate it out. How your hip rotates. So externally rotate your hip, bringing your left toe towards the left side. Inhale. Exhale, pull your heel up towards your glute, half Supta Baddha Konasana. And let your knee get heavy. Nothing needs to touch. Just let your muscles release here. Feel that external rotation of your hip. Release. Soften the muscles around your femur now, around your calf. Inhale, pull your knee up towards the sky. Exhale, extend your leg out long. Inhale, rotate your left toes to the left. Exhale, bring your heel towards your glute. One breath in. Relax your knee on the breath out. Inhale, bring your knee up to the sky. Exhale, extend your leg out long. Inhale, rotate your toes to the left. Exhale, pull your heel up towards your glute. Deep inhale. Release your muscles on the exhale. Inhale, bring your knee up towards the sky. Exhale, extend your leg out long. Inhale, rotate your toes to the left. Exhale, bring your heel in towards your glute. Stay for the inhale. Relax on the exhale. Inhale, bring your knee up. Exhale, extend your leg out long. And notice how both hips feel. Do they feel different from each other? Better, worse, doesn't matter. Just notice some sensations. Then bring your knees up in towards your chest. Rock side to side, giving your lower back a massage. Then cross one ankle over the other and rock and roll the length of your mat. And then arrive in child's pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Send the crown of your head forward. Hug your belly button up towards your spine. Push into your arms. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze. Open up your shoulders by rotating your biceps towards the front. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Drop your head. Tuck your tailbone. Feel your spine round as you push into the palm of your hand. So your shoulder blades grow apart. Use your breath now as your guide. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, back to neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pike your hips up and back. Bend your knees for today, a lot to start. Fan out your fingers, press them into the earth. Rotate your biceps towards the front. Hug your belly button in towards your spine and lift your hips up and back. Feel that traction your spine out. And then maybe you melt your heels towards the ground. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrists or maybe a little wider, the edges of your mat. Again, start by bending a lot in your knees, resting your torso to your thighs. Option to grab opposite elbows. Option to take a bind behind you. Lifting up and then forward. Maybe rock into your toes and then to your heels. Woo! More than to one side and then another. Notice if you're holding on to anything beside your elbows, like in your body. You feel yourself clenching or tightening, and see if you can use your breath, use your mind, and soften and let go. Place your fingertips to your mat, toe, heel your feet to touch. Slowly rise up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Oh, when you get to the top, shrug your shoulders up, back, and down once. Up, back, and down twice. One more time for good measure. Up, back, and down. Bring your hands to heart center. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze. I invite you to set your intention for class. Offer the intention, I am enough. In this practice, in this life, your body is enough. Your mind is enough. Because what really matters, that deep in you, that soul portion that resides, your inner self, voice of wisdom and light, is enough. Divine spark. So use that as knowledge moving forward. Poses are poses, the feelings are feelings, but you arrive already complete and enough with the design in you. Inhale. Exhale, I am enough. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up overhead. Ignite your quadriceps away from your knees. Squeeze your glutes, hug your belly button in towards your chest and lift the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Sit back in your imaginary chair. Drag your shins back and sit a little bit lower. Place one hand on your sacrum and then your left arm forward, or option to extend your right arm out. Notice if your hips are opening up as you come up. Keep your hips nice and neutral to the front and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze them to keep them there. Whew. Inhale, back to center, mountain pose. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Sit in your imaginary chair. Left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Again, option to keep your hand on your sacrum. Keep your hips neutral to the front. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs together. Feel the crown of your head grow. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Create a long, flat spine, sending the crown of your head forward. Exhale, high plank pose. Option to flow through a chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Flow through your chaturanga, high plank to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or high plank pose to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bring your hands up by your ears, maybe parallel to the mat, maybe at heart center. Imagine there's something in between your legs after we squeeze, 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 and sit a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Keep your legs the same, bring your pinkies back, and then squeeze them together. Hug your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, one leg mountain, right leg comes up, parallel to the earth. And then push into your left leg, just like the beginning of class. That engagement all the way down from the heel to your hip. And then imagine a string pulling the crown of your head up, pulling your ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, figure four, just for the setup. Cross your foot over, sit down into your imaginary chair, grab your blocks. You feel the stretch. Option to come up and do a balance challenge. Prioritize depth and feeling of your hip. Hug your belly button in towards your spine. Breathe into that space of emotion. Beautiful. Inhale, one leg mountain, rise up. Exhale, crescent plane. Slowly bring your right foot back. Land it. Shift your torso forward 45 degrees. Keep your hips neutral, maybe bringing your right hip up, your left hip back. And then bring your pinkies back. Think halfway lift in your chest rather than rounding forward. Send the crown of your head up, open up your chest. Inhale, crescent lunge. Start with a bend in your knee, rise up. And then start to straighten your back leg. Imagine your inner thigh rotating towards the back of the room. Keep your back heel up and lifted on the ball mount of your right toe. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two pose. Spin open, flatten your back foot to the earth. Come into your front lunge. Bring your right hip up a little bit, your left hip back, and then recommit to that lunge. See how that opens up your knee a little bit to track over your middle fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior, front arm goes up and back. Side body stretch, opening up your ribs, your intercostal muscles. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Keep your legs, reach. Grab for what's accessible. Maybe your arm goes on your knee. Maybe practice grabbing your calf or your ankle, putting your arm up, and then push into your knee, push your knee into there. And then lift up in your chest just a little bit. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Bump your right hip down, your left hip forward to neutralize your hips, and then reach up and over. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down, high to mid plank, or high plank to down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. And gaze go back. Squeeze in there. Inhale, one leg mountain. This time your left leg comes up. Root down into your right leg. Parallel your left leg to the earth, and then find that engagement again, pressing into your heel, and then pulling back up into your hip. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head up, squeezing your abs in. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex your left foot. Find your lovely supportive blocks. Use them to give you some love, and then sit into your imaginary chair, bringing your left knee towards the ground. Feel the sensations of your left hip or whatever sensations you feel. Your body might feel differently than mine. Option for a balance challenge, but here's a love and support. I feel like we all could use it sometimes. Take the support when you need it. Yes. Inhale, one leg mountain. Bring your knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slowly step back. Keep your hips neutral. Bring your left hip up, your right hip back. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Hinge forward 45 degrees. Feel the crown of your head lift as you lift your heel up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Start by bending and raise your hands, rotating your triceps towards the front. And then start to straighten your back leg, pulling the inner thigh up towards the sky. Squeeze your legs here for support and stability. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Option to keep the back leg foot parallel or bring it in just a little bit for support, pushing into each heel and then pulling them energetically together. Now take your ribs, rotate them to parallel to your mat, gaze over your middle front finger. Inhale, reverse warrior, front arm goes up and back. Again, the intercostal muscles, the muscles on the side of your ribs, opening up. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Reach. Option for a block, option to put your hand on your thigh, option to grab for your calf or your ankle, and then we'll push into your knee, push your knee into your arm, or reach up. Engage your abs. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Left hip goes up, no. Right hip goes down, left hip goes up, yeah, that's right. Get your front arm up and back. Inhale, exhale, high to low plank. Flow through your chaturanga, or again, high plank pose, downward facing dog. Lovely option. We're gonna flow that breath to movement. Let's flip over. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, one leg mountain, right leg comes up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Living it for you guys. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, one leg mountain, left leg comes up. Exhale, crescent lunge, send it back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely, big inhale. Exhale, I am enough. Inhale, down dog, kick, extend your right leg high. Exhale, crescent moon. Step your right foot in between your palms. Soften your left knee to the ground. Inhale, crescent moon. Keep your hips neutral to the front. Actively press your front heel in and down on your mat. Feel your hamstring turn on. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Grab your blocks, extend your right leg out long, flex your foot. And think halfway lift in your chest, feeling the crown of your head grow, and then fold forward on your extended leg. Notice where you feel the sensation. It should not be in your knee or your hip, but this area right here, in between the two, your hamstring. You'll notice it in the other two places. Maybe adjust bending your knee more, maybe bringing your hip back, or changing the top half of your body. If you find yourself rounding a little bit, maybe come up and play with that sensation. So lengthen your hamstring and protect your knees. Notice any places that might feel tense or taut. This could be your shoulders even, or your jaw. Notice it and see if you can soften those areas. Inhale, crescent moon, bend back into that front knee. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, star pose, open up, get big. Gaze the ceiling. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge forward with a flat spine. Take what you want here. Maybe grab for your ankles, bend into one knee or the other, rock forward into your toes or your heels. See where you can soften. Check in on your body, see what you need here. What your body's saying, this sounds nice. And then try that. Inhale, halfway lift, grab a block. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Bend into your left foot. Flex your right foot here. Keep your block here for support, or put your hands down on the ground. Option for a balance challenge, bringing your hands to heart center, or put your right hand on your block, bring your left hand up and over for a side bend. Oops, flex that front foot. And breathe. See if you can relax anything in the sensation and still stay balanced. Bring your hands, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl forward, low lunge. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Let me get over here. Inhale, one leg mountain. Bring your right leg up. Whew, hold on. Let's try that again. Ground down on your left foot. Bring your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right ankle over, sit down. Option to stay here and balance, or take your peace fingers. Balance is a thing. And bring them around your big toe on your right side. Back up to one leg mountain. Find your engagement in your leg. Again, just like the beginning of class, push down into it. Feel engagement all the way into your hip and feel the crown of your head grow. Option to stay here or extend your leg out and then pull your shoulder back into its socket. Your left arm out, inhale. Exhale, extend it out. Feel external rotation of your hip. Push, push, push. Find your unmoving gaze. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center. Nice. Exhale, release. Bring one hand over your heart and then the other hand over that. Feel your heartbeat underneath your hand. Notice all the things that come up to mind and to your body. Know that all of those things are just things. At your core, that divine spark, you are enough. Inhale. Exhale, I am enough. With that freedom, let's try the other side. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or high plank pose to downward facing dog. Lovely. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, one leg mountain. Stay in front of you. Stamp into your right foot. Bring your left foot up. Hover it over the earth. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Cross your foot over. Sit down into your imaginary chair. Balance here. Or have your lovely blocks. Or let's play around. Again, knowing you're already enough. And this is just playtime for fun. Grab with your left face finger around your left toe. Come back up to one leg mountain. Find your engagement. Whew. Engagement on this side is trickier. Push down into your foot. Hug everything in. Engage those muscles. Feel the crown of your head lift. Inhale. Exhale, begin to extend your foot out. Pull back into your hip. Nope, your shoulder. To extend out, extend your right leg arm out. Maybe extend your right leg out. And breathe. Push everything in. Find your engagement. Find your unmoving gaze. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back into center. Extend your leg down. Stand up nice and tall. Place the opposite hand down on your chest. See how that feels in your body, in your spirit, in your mind. It's just a moment in time. Maybe it was fun. Maybe it felt rewarding. Maybe less so. Regardless, it does not define you. Because you are already enough. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Last chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, come out of seat. Roll all the way onto your spine. Where do we want these? Away. Bring your heels up towards your glutes. Supine figure four. Cross your right ankle over your left. Flex your right foot. Glue the back of your head to your mat. Glue your shoulders down. Option to stay here or bring your knee close to your chest. Grab behind your thigh. Option to extend your leg out. Play with this. See how this feels. Sometimes rocking side to side can feel lovely. But play around with what feels good because you, the only one who lives in your body. So experiencing somebody else's body might feel totally different, or experiencing your body on a different day might feel totally different. Inhale, release, bring your leg back down. Extend your right leg all the way over. Push up into your heel. Bump your left hip to the right just a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. This is called eagle leg twist. Bring your knees over to the side. Helps keep your hips stacked. Option to extend your arms out like wings or cactus them out. This feels like more sensation than you're looking for right now. Option to unwind your legs and put them together. What is called easy twist, which may not even feel easy. Play around with your gaze. Maybe to the left or the right or up in the air. And notice your breath. See if you can smooth it out. Breathe all the way down into your belly button. Inhale, slowly and mindfully come back up onto your back. Uncross your knees, bring them into your chest, rock a little side to side. Plant your right foot down, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Supine figure 4. And option to grab behind your right thigh, leave it down, option to straighten your leg. Down this pose, standing, see how it feels different laying on your back. Is the engagement different? Is the sensations in your body, your knee, your hip, your ankle feel different? Maybe even in your back. Again, rather than good or bad, because you already showed up enough, just note that as information. Inhale, rest your right foot down. Cross your left knee over your right. For eagle legs, press into your heel, bump your right hip to the left just a tiny bit, and then roll over your knees over towards the right. That helps stack your hip joints here, prevents any pinching in your low back. Try whatever arm variation you did on the other side. And adjust as needed if it doesn't feel good on this side. Notice any sensations that are in your body. Mindfully pull yourself back up to center. Unwind your legs, bring them into your chest. Rock side to side. Happy baby pose. Wrap your thighs, your calves, maybe your big toes, peace fingers. Stand the soles of your feet on the ceiling, in theory. Notice your sacrum, your sit bones. So you find them pulling up off the ground, pull them back down towards the ground. Keep your lower back rooted to the earth, and then maybe find a more accessible way to hold your legs, pulling them out towards your armpits. Inhale, bring your knees into your center. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Pull your knees in towards your forehead. Inhale, give yourself a big squeeze. Exhale, final resting posture, savasana. Extend your legs out long on your space. Let your shoulders hit heavy. Let your eyes get deep into your sockets and rest. Be here for 2 minutes. I'll guide you out when it is time. You're welcome to stay as you are in your own space for as long as you want in Shavasana, resting posture. If you're ready to move on with your day, I invite you to draw awareness back to your breath with a deep, slow inhale all the way through your belly button. And a smooth exhale. One more time. Deep, slow inhale. Feel your belly get big. Slow, controlled exhale. By awareness back into your body. Moving your fingers, your toes, wrists, ankles. Looking towards your left, and then towards your right. Point your toes, reach your arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Roll over onto your side, using your bicep as a pillow and grounding down with your top arm, and pause here. Coming from the knowledge that you are enough as you are, what would you like to tell yourself before you re-enter into your day? Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Push yourself up to a seated position, whatever that looks like that's comfortable in your body. And end with alternate nostril breathing. I'm going to inhale through your left nose, left nostril, and then close that off. Exhale out the right, then inhale through the right, exhale out the left, and so on and so forth. We're going to use your fourth finger to close off your left nostril. You go down kind of that little divot that's right there, and your thumb to close off the right and make that divot that's there. Alternate nostril breathing calms my heart and calms my nervous system, tuning into the parasympathetic nervous system, the slow down response, the lunar side, the left side. If you have a deviated septum or any sort of nose things going on, maybe just think about doing it mentally, because mentally also is shown to have the benefits amazingly as actually closing off the nostrils. So listen to your body in all things and also in this. Take a nice seat, the crown of your head rise up, both hands on your knees, inhale through both nostrils. Exhale out through both nostrils. Take your thumb, close your right nostril, breathe in through your left. Close off your left, open your right, exhale out your right. Breathe in through the right. Close off your right, exhale out the left. Breathe in through the left. Close off the left, exhale out the right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right, exhale out the left. Breathe in through your left. Close off the left, exhale out the right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right, exhale out the left. Your hands on your knees, breathe through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. Another breath like that, inhale through the nose. Exhale throughout the nose. Bring your hands at heart center. Notice the feelings in your body, sensations now. Bring your hand up through your third eye center, space on your forehead, space of intuition and light. The light in me sees, respects, and loves. The light inside you, where you are at this moment right now. With gratitude, I bow. Namaste. Thank you.